Ready for round two, Charles?
Charles was over there going through stretching, getting ready. Oh, yeah. He was leading a yoga class. My team's a yoga
I saw Vermont jumped in the ocean after they won, which is very cliche, but I guess.
Yeah. Look here. I mean,
And plus, it's practical. You're hot. What?
might as well.
Yeah, I saw their account posted a video. I don't know if they were checking beach tags, but
They all
right? City will bill them. Honestly, what time? Oh, it's after hours anyway. I was gonna say down here you can't even get onto the beach without walking by a tagger, but it's after. You do that, yeah. Down here they do, yeah. I don't go down here. I go down south. You can stay down there with a beverage in hand. Those unruly teams.
OceanCityFC.com.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Ocean City for USL League 2 playoff action, the round of 32, as the Ocean City Noreasters get set to take on Seacoast United Phantoms. Mike Frankel, along with our BFA sports team, with you once again. Second half of a doubleheader here tonight. Earlier this evening, we saw Vermont Green FC knock off the Long Island Rough Riders by a final of 3-1. So the winner of this game will play Vermont on Sunday night at 7 o'clock for the right to advance even farther in the USL League 2 playoffs. Ocean City trying to right the ship at home. Noreasters were 9-0 at one point this season, but stumbling a bit into the playoffs. Now 9-3, losing 3 straight home games right here at Carey Stadium. Ocean City still winning the Mid-Atlantic Division, in fact, clinching that relatively early on, which may be a reason for the late slide, but Ocean City trying to reset tonight. Seacoast United, the champion of the Northeast Division, coming in with an excellent mark of 13 wins and 1 loss. Taking a look at the starting 11 right there, hard to miss Seacoast United Phantoms in the, we'll call them the neon road kits tonight. Ocean City in the traditional home blue kits, dark blue jerseys, light blue shorts. Starting 11 for Seacoast United. In goal tonight will be Tobias John. In front of him, Harrison Bertos, Charles Strine, Ibrahim Kondi, Tag Healy, Samuel White, Terry Makadika, Shun Kushima, Preston Neal, Isaac Heffis, and Cooper Nunn. Again, that's the starting 11 for Seacoast United, which comes in with a mark of 13-1, champion of the Northeast Division in the USL League 2. Starting 11 for Ocean City here tonight. Yeah, some players who have traditionally been in the starting 11. Ocean City also adding some players to the roster just this week. Noreasters again 9-3 coming in. In net tonight will be Nathaniel Sala. In front of him, Moses Cafaro. Jamie Davis rejoins the lineup here in Ocean City, seeing time here by the beach a summer ago. Hale Lombard will be up top. Bryce Meredith in the back. Eddie Gordon. Keenan Hott also added to the roster just this week out of Duke. He's a New Jersey native. Born and raised up in Lincroft. Haruki Kawahara has been a staple in the starting 11 for Ocean City this summer. Rocco Halfglockner back in the starting 11. And then 2 players who have played a ton of minutes so far this summer. Augustine Retch, who actually leads the team in goals from his fullback position. And Arthur Vijay, who's once again wearing the captain's armband here tonight. You see the reserves listed there as well. And head coach Matt Perella in his second summer here in Ocean City. So Jamie Davis making his 2024 Noreasters debut, along with Keenan Hott. Also, you saw there Joe Falla, available off the bench for Ocean City here tonight. He's a Middle Township High School grad who most recently spent some time with New York Red Bulls 2 and is available off of the bench here tonight. Beautiful night for soccer. The humidity broke here in the Ocean City area yesterday, and it is a relatively cool, sunny night as the sun sets here by 6th Day on the boardwalk. Both of these teams looking to punch a ticket to Sunday night's matchup. Of course, Seacoast United trying to hang around in town for a couple of more days, and Ocean City trying to extend its season. It was the 3rd straight division championship for Ocean City. And now the Noreasters trying to do some damage in the USL League 2 playoffs. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Metro Commercial, an industry leader in national full-service retail real estate brokerage and advisory services. For 35 years, the company has been guiding retailers and property owners toward data-driven, retail-related real estate solutions. That's Metro Commercial. We'll pause now for the national anthem.
Tonight's national anthem by Olivia Currier of Villanova University.
Oh, can you see by the dawn's early light, for so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, who saw stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. For the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, Olivia.
Sounded way better than that chicken home run.
USL League 2 Playoffs, round of 32, Ocean City versus Seacoast United Phantoms. Winner moves on to Sunday night's matchup against Vermont Green FC. A 7 o'clock kickoff for that one. We are starting nearly on time here for this 7:30 start. Again, second half of a doubleheader here in Ocean City. As the Noreasters pose for their pregame picture there. Again, Salah in net. He is a German national, plays collegiately at Nebraska Omaha. Moses Cafaro, a native of Canada, who plays at Carleton University north of the border. Jamie Davis hails from England, last played at the University of New Hampshire. Hale Lombard, a Florida native who plays at Lafayette. Bryce Meredith, North Carolina native who plays at Memphis. Eddie Gordon comes from Nebraska, last playing for Union Omaha SC of USL League 1. Keenan Hott, we mentioned it off at the top, from right here in New Jersey, plays at Duke. Maruki Kawahara, native of Japan, who plays at Nebraska Omaha. Rocco Half-Glockner plays collegiately at Temple and is from Germany. Augustine Retsch from Argentina, who plays in-state at Seton Hall. And Arthur VJ hails from France and plays at Florida Atlantic. So a number of these players, including VJ, Retsch, Kawahara, really staples in the starting 11 most games for the Noreasters this summer. Salah has obviously split time with Mark Bonaire in net, and a couple of other players seeing increased playing time late in the season as some other players are called back, including Josh Jones, who had another tremendous summer in Ocean City, but now back training with his college team at Louisville, unavailable for the rest of this run for the Noreasters here in 2024. So Ocean City still with plenty of talent on the field. They have to right the ship at home. 3 straight home losses, almost unheard of, especially for a division champion. But a clean slate here tonight as we are set to get underway. Ocean City again in the traditional blue kits. Seacoast United Phantoms in the neon kits. Seacoast will be moving right to left, attacking toward Ocean City High School end of the stadium. Ocean City, left to right, attacking toward the beach and boardwalk end as we're underway. Davis, an early touch for Ocean City. And now some early contact here. That'll go in favor of Seacoast United. The Vermont Green FC coaching staff in the bleachers, keeping a close eye on this one. Of course, they're familiar with Seacoast United. Another great crowd on hand under our broadcast position. Try to give you some looks at the fans throughout the night, but the crowds have been great in Ocean City all summer long. And the stands filling up even as we speak continuously here. Healy curls this one in, and it's cleared by Ocean City. So the Noreasters with some early defending to do as this ball is headed back to the keeper, John. Lombard playing up top for Ocean City tonight. Seacoast out of the back. Seacoast United Phantoms from New Hampshire, by the way. So another long road trip down here to Ocean City. Gordon gets a touch, plays it back to Cafaro. Kawahara out wide. This is VJ trying to spin through a double team, almost able to pull that off. Trips over the ball, and now Phantoms have it. Give it right back, though. This is Meredith with the early touch. Sala looking for some options. Finds Cafaro. Lombard got a head on it, then hit the turf. Bertos over to handle it defensively for Seacoast United. John just standing there waiting for some options. Now he'll play it out to the right. These teams feeling one another out here early on. Kawahara comes over to cut that off. Good tight passing there from the Noreasters. Cafaro trying to catch up to it, though. Played back to John. Has to hit it off the bounce. Dangerous play there. Good hustle up top from Ocean City. Ultimately goes out for a goal kick. That was Davis crashing to make things interesting there. Tonight's game brought to you by Shriver's, Saltwater Taffy and Fudge on the Ocean City Boardwalk. At Shriver's at 9th in the Boardwalk here in OC. John sends it away. Battle for it in the midfield, won by the Noreasters. Half Glockner, back to Sala. Meredith up to VJ. Back to Sala again. Again, Sala comfortable playing with his feet out of the back. Here's Wretch. Sends the long ball ahead to Half Glockner. And Wretch, late challenge there. And what we see an early card, just a warning it looks like, as Makadika came in a step late on that challenge, sent Wretch to the deck. And so the ball will be brought back. Still a little bit of confetti on the field after the Vermont Green FC celebration. You're seeing some strange colors mixed in amongst the lines. Ocean City switches fields. Meredith catches up to it. Kawahara dropping back. Wretch looking for options. He'll play Kawahara. Here's Meredith. Wretch trying to go long ball over the top, headed out. It'll be a throw in for Ocean City. Just over 5 minutes gone by. No score early on here between Ocean City and Seacoast United. USL League 2 Playoffs, round of 32. Lombard hit off the back of his heel. Dug out by the Phantoms. And then that clear attempt is mishit. Bounces onto the track. Half Glockner to Davis. Right back to him. And flag is up. This will go against Half Glockner. Be a free kick here for Seacoast United as Neal hustles over to gather the ball. I have to say the brightest kits we've seen here in Ocean City so far this summer. Phantoms winning that award. Flashy kits, flashy team, as we talked about, 13-1. Obviously amongst the best teams in the nation in USL League 2. Comes Seacoast United now, building through the midfield. Low cross chipped in. Only one player back for Ocean City. It was Half Glockner. He did well there to head that down. 2 players lingering behind him, 1 in front of him. And the Noreasters fortunate that found the head of Rocco Half Glockner. Meredith roving forward. BJ goes back to Sala. Here's Wretch. Davis trying to find Half Glockner. Played behind him. Harrison Bertos comes over to handle the throw-in. Big throw up the line. A little bit too far that time for Makadika. Ocean City back on the ball. BJ trying to switch fields here. Wretch unable to bring it down cleanly, and then smart play to draw that foul. Bump from behind that time.
Ocean City Noreasters soccer brought to you by
Sala again looking for some options here. Chips it over to Meredith.
Integrity and built on relationships. Putting people first since 1965.
Sala had to play that quickly. Does well to get it over to Wretch. Now things open up along this right side. Wretch gave it away for the moment, giving it right back to Ocean City, though. This is hot to throw it in. Actually, he'll give way to Half Glockner. And the referee wants to back this up at least 5 yards or so. Davis trying to turn. Bumped off the ball. And good defending there by Seacoast. Charles Strine on the job. Hit way up into the air by Wretch. Bouncing ball should be no problem for John, who's out to gather. Tonight's game brought to you by Orozco Orthopedics as well. Live limitless with Orozco Orthopedics, robotic hip and knee replacement with personalized care. That's Orozco Orthopedics. Wretch comes up to challenge that. Makadika goes over to the right side. This is Bertos. Keeps it on the turf. Kawahara got a touch. Wasn't able to win it, though. Strine had it taken away. That was hot. Winning the challenge. Laid off right to Seacoast. Half Glockner heads it back. Meredith skies that one out toward Davis, who gets a head on it. Lombard battling for it. It's hit down hard. And that'll draw a whistle. So Lombard, that was an awkward fall he took. Trying to get to his feet. He's up on all fours right now. Now he's able to get to his feet. Hale Lombard. Playing collegiately at Lafayette. Seen him inserted into the lineup late in this season. Back underway. Just under 11 minutes gone by. Still scoreless here, 0-0 between Ocean City and Seacoast United Phantoms. Cafaro couldn't get there in time. Ocean City takes over the midfield. That's Gordon. Gordon to Cafaro. Go back to Meredith. And now Sala. Half Glockner had to retreat a bit to gather that. Kawahara in more of a fullback role tonight. We've seen him as a holding midfielder at times. Long ball up ahead. And VJ unable to keep it in for Ocean City. It'll be a throw in for Seacoast. Seacoast goes back to John. Tobias John handles it with the feet. A couple of division champions going head-to-head here to open the USL2 Playoffs in Ocean City. Long ball to Neal. Did well to send that across. Cut out by Ocean City. Now it's Davis. Outside of the boot to Lombard. Lays it off for Kawahara. Sliding challenge won by Bertos. It'll be an OC throw-in.
Can we all look at you now?
Davis to Hot. Back to Davis. VJ with some space in the midfield. Pulls it back. This is Gordon.
Fans, don't forget to follow the Noreasters on Twitter at OC Noreasters.
Half Glockner. A little bit off the mark that time for Gordon. Meredith comes in to clean up. Tries to go over the top to Lombard. Headed back the other way by Seacoast and into touch. Davis. We play advantage here. Hot on the ball. Lays it off to Lombard. Davis down behind the play. VJ with some space. His shot blocked. Gordon with the header. And it goes out. So Arthur VJ let one rip. Seacoast able to knock it down. And Davis gets back to his feet behind the play. Was fouled on the play. Referee played advantage. Approaching 15 minutes gone by here. Still 0-0. Seacoast plays it short off of the goal kick. Gordon took that away. Here's VJ now up the left side. Arthur VJ. Splitting two defenders, now three. Pulls it back, knocked down. Cleanly won that time by Seacoast. This is Neal on the ball. Trying to evade Half Glockner. Half Glockner with the touch. Who last touched it? It was Neal. So good defensive work that time by Rocco Half Glockner. Big throw into Lombard. Had it bounce over his head. Here's Hot. Kawahara back on the ball. Another throw in for Ocean City. Lombard. Knocked it off a Seacoast player. Davis tried to flick it to Lombard to be yet another throw in for Ocean City. Healy won that back for Seacoast. Now battle for it in the midfield. Jerseys being pulled. And we may have a card here. We do. So yellow is issued to Ibrahim Kandi of Seacoast. First yellow of the night.
Forward, number 9, Abraham Kondo.
And now I believe that's a mistake. The referee wanted to issue a card on the initial foul. Condi was the second foul. So he's going to talk about it. And the yellow card will be taken away from Condi and given in 15. No card at all. Okay. All right, so I think what happened was the referee had warned Makadika a few times and thought that was a further infraction as this ball is sent in. And you rarely see that, but the referee figured out that he was, in fact, then assessing a foul to a different player. So then the yellow card is retracted. I think that's where we stand. Long ball out of the back here from Seacoast. DJ pulls it back, looking for some options. Head up. Slides one through. This is Hot on the ball. Now Cafaro. Back to Hot. Chips one in. Davis brought it down. In some traffic, though, knocked away. And he was offside as the flag does come up. So Davis did well to bring that down, but was in an offside position at first.
Introducing Noreasters Academy, the official youth club of your Ocean City Noreasters. Whether you're dreaming of scoring goals or making game-winning saves, Noreasters Academy is the place to turn those.
Got another great crowd here to watch the Noreasters under our broadcast position, the near side of the stadium here. Cool, beautiful night for playoff soccer. 18 and a half gone by, 0-0. Winner gets Vermont Green FC Sunday night, 7 o'clock. Cafaro to Lombard. Back to Gordon. Here's Augustine Retch. Leads the Noreasters in goals this summer. BJ's pass is deflected. Seacoast United takes over in the midfield. Out wide. Healy. Ocean City knocks it out. Quick throw in here.
Tom's River Auto Group. Tom's River Auto Group, biggest name in Volkswagen, Mitsubishi, Bentelli, and Bibini golf carts.
Strine with a touch as the Phantoms knock it around the back. 13 wins in 14 games for Seacoast. Ball's played out wide, saved by Neal. Ocean City pressure leading to some rushed passes here. So that pass goes back to Bertos. Bertos, big left-footed ball up the field. Meredith gets a head on it. Head it back the other way. Retch with the challenge. Davis trying to bring it down. Good turn there by Bertos, and then he's fouled from behind. So now another warning here for Davis.
Ocean City Noreasters Soccer brought to you in part by A&D Incorporated. Architectural metal design, making metal on a higher level.
Free kick here right around midfield. As Strine stands over the ball, he'll play it back to Nunn. Plenty of space in the midfield here. Halfglockner whiffed on that, but nobody home on the back end, so it'll be a throw in for Ocean City. Ball sent way up into the sky. Nunn headed it backwards. Heffers, hustles over to gather. Retch just trying to shield this one. Then he turned in the corner and sent it out. Cafaro unlucky there. Had that one hit high off his chest, bounce out. So a throw in on the far side of the field here for the Phantoms. And maybe a big one coming up as that ball lofted short of the penalty spot. Kawahara got a head on it. Gordon skied to head it away. And now Seacoast will play John.
Stop by Schumacher Lumber for all of your summer outdoor needs. From beach chairs, deck chairs, trash corrals, whoever grills.
So neither keeper really forced into action so far as we're through 22 minutes. Now an attack here from Seacoast. Cafaro on the job to knock it out. It'll be a throw in right near the corner flag. White with the ball in his hand. Now he'll give way for a teammate. Looks like that's Hefes coming over to take it. So Hefes will try to fling this one into the middle here, create some havoc right in front of goal. Toward the near post, headed away, headed back on frame, off the crossbar, and cleared for the moment. Sala was way off his line to try to maybe grab that long throw, and that would have been trouble for Ocean City as that ball dinged right off the crossbar. Davis brings it down off the chest. So inches away from Seacoast taking an early lead here, but we play on 0-0. Sala with the long ball ahead. Cafaro trying to get under it, brought down right to him, and he missed it. He was under pressure. He had to hit it quickly, but he had an open goal and just could not put it on frame. So again, right as I was describing, not a ton of chances for either team, really no chances, back-to-back chances. This game could easily be 1-1 right now. Sent forward, Healy brings it down in the midfield. Curling ball to Neal. Will it get there? Halfglockner pokes it away at the last second. Sala hustled over to try to save the corner kick. He won't get there. But just that little toe poke from Halfglockner potentially saving a goal there, as Neal would have been in. Shun Kushima walks over to take this one. 16 there in the neon jersey. And player down for Ocean City. Looks like it's Halfglockner, who's quickly helped back to his feet. We're ready to go. So set piece opportunity here for Seacoast United Phantoms with 25 minutes gone by. Kushima stands over it. Lofts it toward the back post. Sent back into the middle. Headed away for the moment. Davis gets to it for OC. Davis trying to dribble out. Now look for some options. Cafaro now. Counter could still be on. Hot turns in the midfield. Plays it through. Lombard trying to split a pair of players. Creative pass, but just not enough room there for Lombard. Kawahara pressuring here. Kawahara still pressuring. Forces the big clear that time from John. Makadika keeps it in with the head. Davis dispossessed in the midfield. Condi tried to play it through. Wretch volleys it away. Hot off of the head. All of a sudden, end-to-end action here in a game that certainly started slow as Hot is brought down. So a set-piece opportunity from some distance here for the Noreasters. Tonight's game brought to you by Toms River Auto Group. Just a short drive up the parkway. You can visit them online at tomsriverautogroup.com. Eight o'clock here in Ocean City as the stadium lights at Carey Stadium start to take over a little bit. Most of the field in shadows now. Kawahara sends it in, and then grabbing it out of the air is John, as Retch was on the scene as well. Neal cuts it in through the legs that time of Gordon. Makadika goes back. And now number 22, Hefis, tried to play that one forward, knocked out by Ocean City. Winner moves on to round of 16 Sunday night right back here in Ocean City. 7 o'clock start for that one. And Ocean City whistled for a foul on the far side of the field. So a set piece opportunity here from just inside 40 yards out. Closer to 35. It'll be to the left of Sala. And we'll see what the Phantoms can do with this. Served into the box, drifting toward the back post. Actually never got there, more in the middle. And no problem for Sala.
Calls for the volleyball drop runs to announce merchandise stand behind the bleachers. Norwich Ruel, who's going to be walking to the stands. Each bobby ball is only $1.
Lombard
will get a free t-shirt.
Cut down on that give and go, and we may see a card here. And we do. So Harrison Bertos picks up the yellow. And we saw a yellow card earlier that was then retracted. So this is the first yellow card of the game. Bertos, incredulous, as felt like that was just your garden variety foul. But the foul's starting to pile up a little bit for both teams, and the referee wanting to maybe lay down the law a little bit. Retch bangs this one forward, right to the foot that time of Nunn. Kushima links up with a teammate. Ball into the middle. Condi turning with it. Healy on the ball. Condi back on the ball. Rips a shot blocked. Cafaro deflecting that one out for a throw-in. Phantoms go quickly. Cross knocked down. Phantoms on the ball in the box. Flicked into the air. Half Glockner headed it away. One more head from Hott. Seacoast resets. None out to the right side. Hefes plays it forward. Plenty of space along the near touch line here for Bertos, who's now on that yellow. Long diagonal ball, looking for Nunn. Can he keep it in? He does. Makadika flicks it on. Cleaned up on the back end by Kawahara. Right back to Seacoast, though. Retch sent that one away. Cafaro steps up to take it away. Now the counter may be on. Cafaro spins, lays it off to Hott. Ocean City really with no numbers forward as Hott spins and then finds Davis. One more to Halfglockner. Halfglockner trying to set up a cross here. Comes in low and not far off the mark there. Struck well by Hott, just couldn't keep it down. But another opportunity for the Noreasters as we're now past the half-hour mark, still 0-0. Big ball sent out of the back. Retch heads it back the other direction. Kawahara. Cafaro now from his left back position. Gordon comes near side to Retch. Retch trying to find Halfglockner over the top. Just didn't have the right angle on that one. Goes into touch. Throw in coming here for Seacoast United. As Bertos waits.
Visit www.oceancityfc.com or visit the merchandise stand for further details.
Gordon trying to weave his way out of trouble, and that'll draw a foul. And an opportunity here for the Noreasters. Again, set piece from some distance here. See if Ocean City tries to dump one right in front. Create some havoc in the box. Kawahara and Davis standing over the ball for the moment. And we'll see if it's Davis or Kawahara. It's Davis. Into the box, headed off of the crossbar. Now both teams have hit the crossbar. That was Wretch, and a well-executed set piece. Both teams now hitting the crossbar in this first half. Still 0-0. Lombard comes over to take this now. And maybe Ocean City wants to set up another big throw. Ocean City certainly with the size advantage in this game. Wretch and BJ in the box. Lombard trying to get it there. Looks like last touch by the Phantoms. Ocean City trying to pin him in. And the ball cleared out in front of the Seacoast bench as it bounces onto the track. Kalen Debbage, a player who's taken a lot of long throw-ins for Ocean City this summer. He's not in the starting 11, is available off the bench. So it looks like that job belongs to Lombard right now. Good look at him as he launches one in, but right to the head of a Seacoast player. We'll do this again. Another big throw. Gordon won't get there in time. Kawahara struck it. That was always going to be a tough hit, and couldn't put it on frame.
Short-sighted, proudly serving the King County surrounding area.
Just over 10 minutes to go until halftime, plus stoppage time. Haven't really been any lengthy stoppages in this first half. As darkness falls here in Ocean City. Winner moves on to the USL League 2 round of 16 Sunday night. Vermont Green FC sticking around in town for a couple more days. And Vermont waiting for the winner of this one. Wretch skies for that header. Bounces by Lombard. Heffes plays it back to his keeper. John back the other way. Condi did well to bring it down. Now he's on the move. Condi plays it through. Sliding challenge. Won at the last second that time. Meredith. That's a couple times now where Ocean City has just gotten there on the back end.
Ocean City Noreasters Soccer brought to you in part by Shriver Saltwater Taffy and Fudge. Shriver Saltwater Taffy and Fudge, the original Ocean City, New Jersey saltwater taffy, located at 9th Street and the Boardwalk.
Healy with some space. And that's going to be a late challenge on him as Wretch had come over and gotten to that ball first. So this could be a yellow card. It is. And again, Healy can't believe it. Wretch certainly sells those well. He looks like he is actually shaken up on this one. That long stride, he's able to kind of sneakily beat some other players to the ball. It's often underestimated how long that stride is, how quickly he can get that boot to ball. He's shaken up here. Second yellow card on Seacoast United. So Healy has one, and Bertos has one. And the bigger issue for Ocean City right now is that Wretch is down in some pain right by that corner flag. We've talked about it. He's been a key piece to the successful summer so far for Ocean City, leading the team in goals from his fullback position. You've already seen tonight a menace in the air and helped back to his feet by the trainer. Trying to shake off that knock on the far side of the field.
First real injury stoppage we've seen. And it looks like he'll be allowed to continue. Will he have to come off will be the only question. And it looks like he'll be allowed to stay on. So Sala over to take this free kick. Deep in Ocean City's defensive third. Lofting one toward midfield. Hott had to spin to find it, and he's knocked off the ball from behind. Neal serves one back into the middle. Condi in the area. Couldn't get there, though. VJ trying to switch fields. Davis making a run. Neal in position. Davis able to win it, though. Into the middle. VJ. Lombard carves out some space. Davis knocked away. Half Glockner threw his body in there. Cafaro calling for it on the far side of the field. No one saw him. Now OC wants to slow it down a bit. 38 minutes going by, 0-0 our score if you're joining us late. Both teams have hit the crossbar tonight. Still no goals in this one. We saw 4 goals in the first game as Vermont Green FC knocked off the Long Island Rough Riders 3-1. Long ball ahead now to Half Glockner. Does he have the angle? Flicks it over his head. Half Glockner heads it into the middle. Laid off. Lombard, left foot. Shot blocked. VJ back on the ball. His shot is blocked. Half Glockner lets one rip. And that's wide. But good build up there from Ocean City. And 1, 2, 3 opportunities in the box. Some sustained offensive attack here from the Noreasters. It'll be a goal kick coming out for Seacoast. None on the ball. Plays it out to the left. This is Bertos. Lofting one up the line. Wretch had it knock off his midsection and out.
Call Pete Adams with Company's Real Estate for all your real estate needs.
Here's Bertos. Now none. Phantoms knocking around the back, looking for a way forward here as we approach the 40-minute mark. Davis with some pressure. He takes it away. Davis, that ball was deflected, looking for Hott. DJ got a deflection. Half Glockner heads it down into the middle. Gordon to Kawahara. Ocean City possessing now. Here's Sala. Gordon turns upfield. Sala looking for some options. 4.5 to go plus stoppage time here in this first half. That passes behind Meredith and an unforced error there. Brings Ocean City head coach Matt Perella off the bench. Key time in this game right now. It's been back and forth, both teams with chances. What will our score be heading into the halftime locker rooms? Strine got a touch, played it out wide. Bertos cuts it in. Davis defending. None left open. Cross comes in off the head of a Seacoast player. It was Condi before it's cleared by Ocean City. Kawahara. Back to Meredith. See which team has another chance, maybe two here before halftime. A giveaway. Seacoast on the ball, forward, and then knocked away. And we play on. Advantage played here. Hot switching fields to VJ. Two Nor'easter players down behind the play. One of them's Lombard. Cross comes back across. And now Seacoast on the ball. Played out to Nunn. Lombard and Wretch shaking up. Looks like Wretch got the worst of it. But both are trying to shake off some knocks right now. Trainer comes back onto the field. Take a look at Augustine Wretch. Chance to remind you, tonight's game is brought to you by Metro Commercial. Metro Commercial, an industry leader in national full-service retail real estate brokerage and advisory services. For 35 years, the company has been guiding retailers and property owners toward data-driven, retail-related real estate solutions. That's Metro Commercial.
Fans, as you came in tonight, you may have seen the Noreasters merchandise stand. Feel free to go have a look at the range of Noreasters items.
All right, so we're back underway.
Scarves, and much more.
Hot plays that ball too hot to Cafaro over his head. Less than 2 to go, plus stoppage time. This ball brings Bertos forward. Did well to keep it in. Half Glockner hit it off of Makadika, who makes a run. Some defending to do here for Ocean City. Makadika spins near the corner of the 18, lays it off. Neal low, and then knocked away by Meredith. That ball will go out for a corner kick. So a late opportunity here off of a set piece in this first half for the Phantoms. 0-0 as we stand. We saw 3 goals in the first half of Game 1 tonight, as Vermont Green FC led 2-1 at the break en route to a 3-1 victory. Still scoreless in this one. Kushima will send this one across with the right foot again. Kushima, hand in the air. Plays it across. Phantom's got a head on it, but couldn't get that ball down. It'll be a goal kick. Should send us toward the 45-minute mark, and we'll keep an eye on the field to see if there's any indication about stoppage time. Fourth official trying to check on that right now. Looks like she has yet to hear back from the referee. So we are at 45 minutes and now into stoppage time here. Again, still no indication. Really didn't have many stoppages here. Might have a minute or two. Bertos, wide to Neal, kept in. Neal wide open here on the left side. Phantoms can't find a way to get the ball to him. Again, have not seen an indication about stoppage time. We continue to play on here. Kushima sends it out wide. Space here for Strine. Now Bertos. And that ball just going under the boot of Neal and out. It'll be a throw in for Ocean City. Looks like the referee may have just indicated 1 more minute. Again, that's unofficial as we're don't get a number put up. Davis knocked down. Wretch bombs it forward, maybe trying to catch John off his line. And my guess would be this should bring us toward the end of the half, but referee says let's go for now. Phantoms will have to play this goal kick. And we won't even get there. Halftime in Ocean City, and nothing has been decided between the Noreasters and the Seacoast United Phantoms. 0-0 at the break. We'll step aside for a few moments. Obviously, stay with us. Should be an exciting second half as one of these teams will be moving on to face Vermont Green FC on Sunday night. All set to begin the second half here in Ocean City. The Noreasters and Seacoast United Phantoms locked 0-0 at the break. Plenty of chances for both teams in that first half. Both teams hitting the bar in that first half. First the Phantoms and then the Noreasters. But goalless through 45 minutes. Again, the winner moves on to face Vermont Green FC Sunday night right back here at Carey Stadium. Mike Frankel and our BFA sports crew bringing you the second half of this doubleheader here tonight as Vermont took care of Long Island, the Rough Riders, by a final of 3-1 earlier this evening. If you're joining us late, Noreasters obviously in the home blue kits, and that's a look at the neon kits of Seacoast United. And again, we'll bring you some changes as we see them. It looks like one, Alfred Boffey, is in for Seacoast, wearing number 18. And we'll try to figure out who he's in for. Looks like no changes for Ocean City. So again, that could be the lone change. We'll keep you updated as we spot him from up here. And we'll redo the opening tap. And now we're underway in the second half. Kawahara looking for Cafaro. That's our own Tyrell Dunn making a heck of a play down there on that catch. Working the camera on the sidelines. Retch with the big header back the other way. Retch a solid first half. Took a couple of knocks, though. Was down on the turf. Had to be tended to by the trainer twice. He's on the scene for this one. Big volley back the other way. And runs out of room. So it looks like Boffey is in for Bertos, just to finish that change for you. Bertos was on the yellow, one of two Phantoms on the yellow. Healy remains in. Ball played across now to Neal. Stood up by VJ. Back to Heffis. Drilled off a Lombard and kept in, and then VJ lost his footing. And that ball's played behind. Davis on it to VJ. Spun it through to Lombard. Lombard tried to cross it. That ball will actually go out for a throw-in right by the corner flag. So Lombard, we talked about in the first half, kind of the long throw-in man for Ocean City with this group on the field, with Debbage not in the 11 tonight. Shot comes in, save made. And John may have not seen that clearly right away. It was shot on frame just inside the far post. So another near opportunity there for the Noreasters for the game's opening goal. Both teams seeking that. This ball last touched by OC. Neal to throw it in. Again, Seacoast just one loss on the season as the champion of the Northeast Division. Ocean City stumbling a bit toward the playoffs. Third straight title in the Mid-Atlantic Division, but losing 3 straight home games down the stretch entering the playoffs. Form for Ocean City certainly looked better so far here tonight, but a long way to go as Davis takes over. The Lombard tried to tap it through. Couldn't get around that last defender. Back to John.
Ocean City Noreasters soccer brought to you in part by Guzzo Stucco. Guzzo Stucco Masonry proudly serves the New Jersey, Delaware, and Pennsylvania tri-state area.
It's like Bertos is actually still on the field, so we'll continue to try to. So the halftime switch was for Kashima. So that was the change, just to clean that up. Boffey for Kashima. Bertos stays in. Tough to see some numbers on the far side of the field. Just about 4 minutes in. Still scoreless here. Quick throw. Goes back to Strine. He'll play it back to Nunn. Nunn manning the middle defensively for the Phantoms. Chipped over the top and then brought down nicely by Boffey. Taken away, though, by Cafaro for OC. Cafaro spinning. Back on the ball. Finds Kawahara, who's knocked down after the play. And that will draw a whistle. Kawahara hopping gingerly back to his feet there as walks into your frame. Tonight's game brought to you by Josie Kelly's Public House. Appreciate the live streaming at Josie Kelly's in Summers Point all season long. Stop in for some great food or a drink before, during, or after Ocean City Noreasters home games.
Fans, subscribe to the Noreasters YouTube channel today.
Meredith trying to go over the top. Lombard, too tall for him. Still loose, and Lombard is shielded at the back end there by Nunn. Now another whistle as we have a Phantom shaken up. It's number 22, Hefis. Looks like he's okay. A drop ball. Back to John. Forward for Healy. Wretch couldn't hit that cleanly. Here come the Phantoms. Wretch, good defensive work to get back in front and poke it away. Hot trying to bring it down to Kawahara. Back to Hot. He's taken down behind the play. And we'll see if this is a yellow. Seems like it is not. Stern warning. As Hot is helped to his feet there by Half-Glockner. Back underway. Ocean City elects to go quickly. Meredith out of the back. Out to Cafaro. That's Meredith once more. Eddie Gordon dropping back here. Wretch trying to go over the top. Half-Glockner, will he get there? He did not. Flag up on the far side of the field. So that ball just bouncing out. It'll be a goal kick for Seacoast.
Ocean City Noreasters soccer.
Neal trying to go forward, looking for a Condi. He plays it over the left side, too far in front for a teammate over there. Throw into Ocean City. A lot on the line here tonight. Winner moves on to the round of 16 in the USL2 Playoffs. Ocean City trying to make another deep run in the postseason. Ball over the top here, looking for Lombard. Gets a head on it. John was way off his line. Not sure he would have been troubled there. It'll be a goal kick. A big test here tonight. Seacoast United, champion of the Northeast Division. One of the best records in the country. Just one loss on the season. This is Neal. Kept in, but by Strine, but he gave it away. Had to slide to keep that ball in. Wretch out of the back. He'll give his keeper Sala a touch. Wretch taking the space along the far touchline. A little give and go. Back on the ball here. Now taken away from him. Up into the air. Ocean City gets to it. Trying to set up a cross. Plays it across. Knocked down. Can Gordon get there? He can, but we have a whistle first. High kick, I believe, is the call there. Seemed to be the indication. So we're coming out the other way. Neal trying to get by. And good defensive work there by VJ. Got his body in position. Kawahara goes backward to Meredith for now. Which team will break through first? 0-0. We are about 55 minutes in. Sala out to distribute. Kawahara checks back. Meredith. Seacoast trying to squeeze a little bit. Wretch, that's a rollout in front of him. Into the middle for Davis, who was very active in that first half. Kawahara. Through ball for VJ. Not the right angle on that. It was close. Seacoast has to play it out of the back. And Hott got a head on it. Knocked it into his own bench. So a throw in to come here for Seacoast United Phantoms. We'll do it again. And this time it should be in favor of Ocean City. Certainly looked to go off the chest of a Phantoms player, and that's the case. So Cafaro throws it in to Hott. Wretch again takes that space in front of him. Out to the far touchline. Davis trying to turn. Might need some help. Tried to lay it off. Be a throw in for Ocean City. Again, no changes for the Noreasters at halftime. Still no changes through 11 plus minutes of this second half. VJ giving chase. Shielded off the ball. And then he fouled. Trying to go through a defender. Ocean City with some options off of the bench tonight, including Colin Beltry, one of the local guys who's seen a ton of action tonight. Not tonight, this season, I beg your pardon, but Oakcrest grad. Plays at Elon. Theo De Silva, another player off the bench who's seen a lot of action this summer. Neal gets the step. Tried to cross it. Deflected out. Joe Falla, another player fresh to the club. Talked about him a little bit off the top, but a local guy, Middle Township High School grad who most recently spent some time with New York Red Bulls too. Another big body off of the bench for Matt Perella. No changes so far. Kawahara coming over to take care of that. Kept it in. Davis played it back. Trying to find Lombard to hold up play up top. Taken away from him. All the way back to John. Ocean City trying to squeeze a little bit here. And that ball is off the mark. So throw in for Ocean City right at midfield.
KMR Enterprises here in Ocean City, New Jersey is your one-stop shop for your metal roofing needs. Serving the Jersey Shore tri-state area since 1995.
Faro looking for some options here on the throw. Finds the feet of VJ. Lombard now to Hott and just kind of caught Cafaro leaning the wrong way. A couple of good tight passes there from Ocean City, but the last one goes out. Kawahara heads it back into the middle. Has Wretch back there. And now a little bit of a dangerous ball back to Sala in the sense that it wasn't on the turf. Sala brings it down. VJ making a run from the outside. Instead, it's Heffis there. Neal. Almost an hour in now. Still no goals. Here's Strine. Gordon commits that foul. Knocking down Makadika. And it'll be a free kick for Seacoast right at midfield. Near that OC logo. Back underway. DJ knocks it down. Last touch a little bit heavy. Still working hard for it. And he's the last to touch it.
Ocean City Noreasters Soccer brought to you in part by Gillian's Wonderland Beer. Ocean City Noreasters official community partner, Gillian's
Condi brought it down. Then he tries to switch fields. Makadike will not get there as the ball bounces into the field hockey goal on the far side of the track. Gordon pressuring there, but Heffis heads it back to John. Chipped forward to the feet of Boffey. Trying to go around Cafaro. Cafaro won that challenge. Phantoms wanted a foul, and then Cafaro looking for VJ out of the back. Couldn't find him. It does look like Falla is getting loose on the sideline, getting set to check in, so that may be the first change for Matt Perella and the Noreasters. Again, Falla yet to play a minute this summer for Ocean City, but certainly some big-time experience with Red Bulls too. Hot into the middle, Kawahara. Pressure from behind all of a sudden. Keeps his balance. DJ back to Kawahara. Ocean City attacking here. Cafaro coming out from the wing. Deflected. And then cleared. John got a piece of it, but couldn't cover it up. And then Hot comes in to knock that one out. And now we will see Joe Falla, Middle Township High School grad. Played collegiately in North Jersey. He's had a nice professional career. Now coming home to try and help lift the Noreasters into the next round. He replaces Lombard. So Falla looks like we'll play up top in this formation. Kind of played all over in his career, high school, college, and professionally. But they'll try to find his head in the air. 63 minutes going by. Falla gets his first touch here. And overhit, looking for a teammate there. Ocean City back on the ball. Looking for VJ, headed down. Defense there by Heffis.
Ocean City Noreasters Soccer brought to you in part by Tyler and Tyler LLC. Tyler and Tyler, the South Jersey law firm, provides businesses, government, and individuals effective and efficient legal solutions. Tyler and Tyler.
This is White. White goes far side, brought down along the far touchline. White back on the ball now. Sends the ball forward. Good idea, but a little bit too far in front for his teammate. as Sala goes to collect it. Cafaro now into the middle. Gets it back under some pressure and turned over and given right back to OC. Noreasters fortunate there.
Fans, the Ocean City Noreasters will be hosting week-long soccer camps here in Ocean City throughout the summer. Visit www.oceancitysc.com or visit the merchandise.
This is Meredith.
Details and to register.
Feet of VJ. Ball through to Cafaro. It took a deflection, though. And that's great defending by Neal to get a piece of that. Now the counter could be on. Here's Boffey the other way with some space. Meredith coming over. Plays it through. And the cross is deflected out. Condi tried to slide that one across. Noreasters contesting maybe that ball was already out, but it will be a corner kick. So another set piece chance here for Seacoast United Phantoms as we hit the 65-minute mark. Here it comes across, driven toward the back post, punched away by Sala. Not all the way out, though. White couldn't get that one back on frame. Strong goalkeeping there from Sala to come out, the two-handed punch. And he did enough. Sala plays it out to the far touchline. Kawahara checks. Now goes back out to the far touchline. Noreasters moving forward here. Sent across. VJ couldn't hit it cleanly on the back end. And a golden opportunity there for Ocean City. VJ had it lined up and just missed most of it. Got a little bit of it. Just kind of trickled in toward John. Wasn't the easiest ball to hit, but obviously one VJ would like to have back. We play on. Neal, little give and go. Then he goes out wide, too wide, in fact, for Boffey. You throw in for OC. Trying to go over the top. Neal trying to curl it. Jamie Davis giving chase. One-on-one with Bertos. Bertos wins that matchup and then wins the throw-in. Healy on the ball. Turning toward the corner. Trying to just draw a corner kick. Ocean City able to keep it in. Wretch and drives it forward. Fowler off his chest. Back to Wretch. Gordon out wide. Davis lost it. Taken over again in the midfield by the Phantoms. Getting late here in Ocean City. About 22 minutes to go, plus stoppage time. 0-0 our score. Winner moves on to face Vermont Green FC Sunday night, 7 o'clock, right back here. Some space out wide now for Seacoast. Moving forward, outside of the box on the far side. Halfglockner doing some defending there, trying to find Fowler. Couldn't get it there. Whistle stays silent. Ocean City trying to get organized and spaced out here. It's Wretch. Fowler. And that is Gordon shaken up as the challenge came in a little bit late. And trainer was about to come on the field, but Gordon's back to his feet. Ocean City elects to play it short and backwards for now. Space out here for Meredith. VJ. Cafaro never got there. Back to John. Cafaro pressuring. John did well to distribute. Now the ball is just cleared. Meredith goes over the top, wins it. Ocean City wanted a foul there as Meredith's shaken up. Now a problem on the backside here. Cafaro has to hustle back. Ocean City wins possession back anyway. And Meredith is to his feet. Trying to go over the top to VJ again. Wins it in the corner. See if he tries to maybe win a deflection here, and he does. So smart play there from Arthur VJ. Set up a corner kick for Ocean City. Maybe the first of the game for Ocean City. It is in the corner department, I was going to say. No corners in the first half, and now you can hear the home fans coming alive as Hott goes over to take this corner from the near side. Noreasters fans stomping the bleachers as Hott lines up this corner, left hand in the air. Sends it across toward the back post and over everyone. Wretch was closest to it, but a couple inches too tall for him. Looks like we may see more changes from the Noreasters coming soon. Andres Latour Vitor getting some instruction from Corella. And Beltry also up and getting loose. First to change, though, for Seacoast United. Rodriguez checks into the game. And now Bertos does come off. So second change for the Phantoms. Ocean City will make two changes at the next whistle. Kawahara back the other way. Bouncing and then out for none. And we'll see if Ocean City's allowed to make these changes now. They will. So it's number 3, Andres Latour Vitor on, along with Colin Beltry. Beltry, one of the local guys. And it looks like the night is done for Eddie Gordon. And second change will be Jamie Davis. So Davis and Gordon out, Beltry and Latour Vitor in. We have just under, I should say, 18 minutes to play plus stoppage time. Of course, extra time if necessary. Meredith waited a little too long there, trying to recover. And has to commit the foul. Kind of got caught in between. Wasn't sure if he wanted to just hit that or bring it down. So free kick, already taken short by the Phantoms. Out wide to Hefis. And just not on the same page that time with Boffey. Ball goes out for a throw-in right near the corner flag. And played right into the middle here. Kawahara did well to win that back for Ocean City. Beltry couldn't get there. Now a chase on the far side. Halfglockner. Makadika gets there first. Back into the middle. This is White. Now near side, Strine. Phantoms trying to find a way to unlock Ocean City here. Ball struck hard in the middle. Beltry gets a touch, wants to go over the top. Has a man, it's VJ. And sliding over at the last minute was Hefes. Has to play to his keeper. Did well. John did well under pressure there. Go back the other way. Ocean City thought that was last touched by Seacoast. Referee disagrees. Here's Strine back on the ball. Trying to switch fields. Big ball over the top. Halfglockner did well to bring that down. Veltri just drilled it off the opposition and out. So it'll be throw in for OC. Veltri, the little shoulder to Fowler. Phantom's back on the ball. Fowler giving chase. Seacoast United on the run now. Through ball. Will it stay in? It does, thanks to sliding effort. It'll be a throw-in, though, for the Noreasters. So throw into OC there on the far side of the field. And that one slicing out right near midfield. Phantoms play John in the back. Both keepers doing a lot of work with their feet tonight. An extra option out of the back. Big ball over the top, looking for Boffy. Cafaro is there, shields it. Meredith. Fowler giving chase, won't get there. Back to John. Good step there by Wretch. He's trying to chip the keeper. He had Tobias John spinning two different ways, but really that shot wasn't on frame. Would have been interesting. It wasn't necessarily chipping the keeper, it's just trying to drill one by him. Cafaro, nice touch to bring that down. Can't get back to it, though. Condi shields him off. Into the middle now. Healy. And this is going to be a dangerous spot for a set piece for Seacoast United. This will be about 30 yards out, I believe, when the referee places the ball down. He's walking off the 10 yards. Of course, we can see it as this field's used for football as well. So we'll call this about 28 yards out. Dead center. So it'll be interesting to see how the Ocean City Noreasters align here. So Ocean City will set up a wall right in front. It's to be a 3 or 4 man wall at this point, still getting organized. It's a 4-person wall. Healy standing over the ball. Big opportunity on his left foot here. Healy off the crossbar again. Rebound is in. Offside flag stays down. It's a goal for Seacoast United. So we'll take a look at the replay here. Off of the crossbar. And now are they saying no goal? Let's see. No, it is a goal. Rodriguez with the finish. So the super sub there for the Phantoms. And just no one picked him up on the rebound. It all happened fast as Healy drilled that set piece off the crossbar. And then Rodriguez finishes with the goal. So now Ocean City facing a late deficit here. Still right in the game, though. Shot comes in, bouncing ball handled well by John. That was off of the foot of Hot. Heard kind of some mentions, some murmurs in the crowd about offside, and referee did go over to talk to the linesman, but in the end, the flag stayed down, and they stayed with that decision. Trying to go over the top here. Sala. So Ocean City has about 10 minutes to work with here, plus stoppage time, trying to find an equalizer. Beltry back to Meredith. Wretch headed back the other way. Kawahara spinning, finds Meredith. And a giveaway, Meredith. We play on advantage, 2-on-1, out wide to Healy. And then Meredith got back to it. Seacoast United wanted a foul there. I guess they're pleading for what they hope will be a red card. It would have been hard to give a red there. I guess if Meredith drug the player all the way down to the turf. I think advantage is the call there, certainly with the numbers advantage. Just didn't work out in the end for Seacoast. This will be a throw in here for the Noreasters. Meredith finds Cafaro. Finds a little pocket of space. Cafaro over to Hot. Beltry. We'll give and go, trying to get back on the ball. Beltry tried to cut it back. Hot. Frees up more space. And that ball played behind that last runner. Now here comes the counter. Out wide. This is Rodriguez, the goal scorer. Couldn't turn that ball upfield. Goes out. It'll be a throw in for OC. Kawahara tried to play that one through. Pressuring on the back end here. Ball's hit right up into the air. Wretch gets a touch. And Fowler came in late. And that'll be a yellow. Didn't seem malicious, just mistimed. So a yellow card to Joe Fowler.
Yellow card issued on Ocean City Noreasters, number 24, Joe Fowler.
In fact, it looks like White is maybe working out a cramp more than anything else right now. So chance for Ocean City head coach Matt Perella to almost have a timeout with some of his players here. And we're back underway, or at least ready to be underway. And then Noreasters find a way back. Rodriguez with the goal. Off of the bench in the 78th minute. Nunn drives this one forward. Cafaro heads it back the other way. DJ gets to it. Lets it roll out. The Ocean City throw in. We'll have a change here coming up for the Phantoms. Not yet, though. It looks like it will be Frankiosa in a few moments. Wretch moving forward. Ocean City has to push some numbers forward now. Beltry back to Meredith. Wretch. Diagonal ball.
Ocean City Noreasters soccer brought to you in part by Girasoli Restaurant.
So this will be Alessandro Francioso. Getting set to check in, wearing number 23 in neon. In fact, he will not check in yet. It seemed to be that was the signal, but he still stands next to the fourth official. Meanwhile, we play on. Bilal Hersey also getting set to check in. So some late fresh legs and some killing of time coming up for the Phantoms as well. Getting to be desperation time for Ocean City. 5 minutes to go plus stoppage time. Noreasters building down the right side. Beltry spinning in the box. Shot comes in high. Couldn't put that on frame.
And don't forget tonight's man of match is up to you.
And now we'll have those two switches for Seacoast United. So this is Alessandro Franciosa and Bilal Hersey, wearing number 23 and 19 respectively. Looks like the night is done for White as Samuel White exits. And second player coming off looks to be Makadika.
Substitutions for Seacoast United. Into the game, number 23, Alessandro Franciosa. And number 19, Bilal Hersey.
So ready to go now with the goal kick. A couple minutes come off of the clock there. John sends it up into the night sky. Teams trade headers. Meredith booms that one forward. Falla trying to get under it. Couldn't get that first touch on the ball. And Nunn with the clear. I'm going to say deflection. So the throw-in will belong to the Phantoms. So you saw the deflection gesture there from the referee. Now telling the Phantoms to hurry this throw-in up, or at least not kill time out there. Wretch brought down, kind of low bridged on that play by Condi. And this will set up an opportunity for Ocean City. It'll be a free kick from around midfield, but a chance to maybe loft one into the box, get some big bodies up there. Wretch will head in. Falla up there. VJ as well. Meredith. So again, Ocean City with a size advantage in this game have not been able to use it yet, but an opportunity here. And now as a card coming out, it is, I believe that's on the Phantoms, maybe for stalling here. It's hard to tell with so many players around the ball. But I think that's what we have here. Looks like that'll be Condi with the yellow. So a yellow card on Condi. And now we'll have this free kick coming in. Beltry, low shot deflected. Wretch, back to the right foot, chips it across. Not a bad idea, just no one crashing that back post. The Noreasters had bodies in the box, but no one making that run when that ball came in. And so it goes out for a goal kick. So John to send this one forward again, angling toward the far touchline, kept in, right to the foot of Latour Vitor. Now just bang back the other way. Meredith Has to get over there. He does. Vitor on the ball. Tries to angle that one through. VJ, low shot deflection. Should at the very least be a corner kick. It is. So again, a chance for Ocean City to get those big bodies into the box. Kalen Debbage set to check in. So we may see that right now as well. And we will. So Debbage checks in for Halfglockner. Kawahara over the ball. Can Ocean City find a late equalizer? Kawahara sends it low, headed away. Hot, back on the ball. All the way in, low cross. Again, dug out that time by Seacoast United. And the referee wants to back this up. So we're into stoppage time now. Again, I have not seen an indication. Debbage trying to set up a long throw here.
Can they stop doing that? It's kind of annoying.
Debbage heads it back, but Healy read that. Now Healy, one-on-one with the keeper. Sliding challenge made by Sala way off his line, but then Ocean City loses it out. Again, I have not seen an indication about the amount of stoppage time. So unofficially, we're hearing 5 minutes. So we'll keep an eye on that for you. Sala played back. Nifty move there. Ocean City just in attack mode now, trying to go over the top. Fowler giving chase. Good defending at the back end. Wretch is now there, though. Wretch turns the corner, back to his right foot, lays it off. Kawahara's shot deflected, and offside is the call about an inch north of midfield. So he almost can't be offside there, but just one kind of foot across the line, and he was. Ocean City back on the ball. Beltry had it taken away. Sliding challenge out of bounds by Meredith. Looks like he might be cramping up as he tries to get to his feet. They'll say throw in for Ocean City. Sala now all the way up near midfield. Here's Debbage. About 1 minute into this unofficial 5 minutes. Flicked up into the air. Offside flag comes up on the far side of the field. Addison Hicks getting set potentially to check in for Seacoast United. Again, in a move that just chews up some clock. Get some fresh legs on at the end here. So he won't be on yet, though. Goal kick taken by John. And this whistle goes against Ocean City. Now the referee signals for the change. So again, this will be Addison Hicks. And he will replace Preston Neal as Neal jogs to the sideline.
Substitution for Seacoast United into the game, number 6, Addison Hicks.
So if 5 minutes is what was added, we're halfway through it. Ball played wide, looking for Bafi. This will belong to Ocean City. They go quickly. Sala almost has to play as an outfield player now. Moving forward, that ball is deflected straight up into the air. Debbage comes over. Meredith. Again, another deflection. Cafaro giving chase. Ocean City has to get this ball forward, and Noreasters are dispossessed. Now here's some space in the midfield. Fowler Moving forward. Wretch out wide. Is it too wide for Veltri? It is. And that's it. We don't get to the 5 minutes. It turns out it was 3. And the Seacoast United Phantoms are moving on in the USL League 2 playoffs to the round of 16. 1-0 the final over Ocean City as the season comes to an abrupt end for the Noreasters. So it will be Seacoast United versus Vermont Green FC Sunday night here at Carey Stadium at 7 o'clock. We will have that one for you here on the live stream. But the run comes to an end for the Ocean City Noreasters, a season that started with so much promise and just tough sledding down the stretch at home for Ocean City as the Noreasters finished with a mark of 9-4. Only goal of the night coming off of the rebound from Rodriguez off of the bench. It came in the 78th minute, and a clean sheet for Tobias John. So now for our entire BFA sports team, for our director, Jarek Garcia, and on the cameras tonight, Charles Hope and Tyrell Dunn. I'm Mike Frankel saying so long from Ocean City. Again, Seacoast United Phantoms moving on in the USL League 2 playoffs. They'll take on Vermont Green FC on Sunday night.